An attorney hired by Christie and paid for by New Jersey taxpayers released a report yesterday that said the governor, based on his investigation, knew nothing about the Bridgegate, about the closing of those access lanes to the George Washington Bridge. And as Governor Christie tries to turn the page, tries to say, I'm putting this behind me, he did his first post-Bridgegate interview with ABC's Diane Sawyer. Listen here to this question about, will you change your style?
No. I am who I am. And for some people, they love it. And I will tell you, when I travel around New Jersey, I hear from most people that that's the thing they love the most.
And what about Iowa?
Oh, well, I think they love me in Iowa, too, Diane. I've been there a lot. I think they love me there, too.
Not so humble?
That was not really sort of a scaled back, I feel really, changed by this whole experience. He talked about how in another point in the interview that he thought it would make him a stronger leader. That report that came out yesterday, even though it was being condemned by the New York Times editorial board as a whitewash, and it looks like, other critics are saying it's an inside job, it was not, even this is the personal version that his people put together, his lawyers, it still paints a pretty messy picture of what was going on in his office, and a very incomplete one. So this issue is far from over.
The messy picture thing is important because he's a governor. He wants to present himself as a better manager as you go forward. And even if he had no personal role, if this was happening in his office, why didn't he know about it? Molly, one of the interesting things, though, is this attorney in the report trashes one of the key witnesses. And I'll use the word trashes because it does trash her. Bridget Ann Kelly is former deputy chief of staff, one of 3 people who would not be interviewed because they have lawyers telling them don't cooperate with any of the investigations right now. But one of the things it says is about Bridget Kelly, events in her personal life may have had some bearing on her subjective motivations and state of mind. If you have someone who was very close to you in your office, who is going to testify, we assume, to the U.S. Attorney and eventually to the New Jersey legislature investigating this, what is the public purpose in trashing her and suggesting she was unstable or she had some personal relationship that caused erratic behavior?
Well, obviously, if you are the one taking heat for a scandal like this, you want a scapegoat, you want a fall guy. And so whether that is just the God's honest truth in that report, and that's the way it worked out, or whether she's being sort of set up as the villain in this situation, it still, I think, creates this impression that there is someone being scapegoated. And then the problem with that is the scapegoat, to mix a metaphor, can lash back.
Right.
And so the question is she going to stay lawyered up? Is she going to stay quiet? Is she going to protect Christie's reputation, or is she going to at some point speak up for herself and try to counter this perception that it was all her fault?
And he has a press conference today. I assume he's going to be asked about the tone here. Do you want to attack someone who worked for you, even if it's all true? Why do you attack her before you get to the end of the investigation?
And if we're being candid, there is a perception from that report that was created that, as Molly says, look, it could be that this is true, but they didn't interview this woman. They didn't interview the very small handful of people who they're saying were responsible. And she is essentially painted as sort of an angry, dispirited person who came out of a messy relationship and was lashing back. That's very tough language, and I think he's going to get asked a lot of questions about that.